Sonia needs her hair washed this morning, and you know how she hates that. Her daughter is coming. Sonia needs to look nice, but I don't want to upset her.
Last time, 3 of us worked together. One of us washed, another talked to her, and the other held a towel over her eyes to keep the soap away. She's so worried about soap in her eyes.
If you wait for Maria to come in for her shift later this morning, we can do that.
While this exchange did not take much time, these kinds of conversations do not always happen in nursing homes. In an Ontario home, a nurse tells us that documenting is the most important thing staff do on a shift. She adds,
"If it isn't recorded, it didn't happen."
In this and many other nursing homes, we found care aides and nurses busy providing care to residents and doing the huge amounts of documentation required. Dietary workers and cleaners weren't expected to know or interact with residents. Managers were busy in offices far from resident areas. No one had time to reflect on what works best for each resident or how care could be improved.
Mornings, there's times I don't even see the CCA. I mean, I could be on 1 and she could be on 2, and she sees 2 CCAs and she's gone, so I usually don't see her.
Some nursing homes offer more, a reflective, promising approach. In a Swedish nursing home, care aides and nurses who work with residents living with dementias meet regularly with a specialized dementia nurse for reflection meetings. They discuss what is working, what isn't, and what might work better for their residents. They have scheduled time to debrief, share, plan for care, and develop their skills. In some British Columbia, Canada homes, care aides, nurses, occupational therapists, recreation workers, coordinators, and managers hold weekly meetings together over lunch to reflect, share experiences, and plan for care.
We value every person's role, whether it's from kitchen staff to housekeeping staff.
In a Nova Scotia nursing home, kitchen and housekeeping staff are included in team planning and discussions.
They have relationships with our clients that we will probably never have had because they're spending a full half hour to 45 minutes a day in the rooms. If they're in their rooms when they're cleaning those rooms, right? I've had them come and say, "Oh, so-and-so seems off today, I don't know." First clue that I have, he's not right? Then you can begin to question, what's going on? What's different? Put your pieces into place. Wouldn't have had a clue if she had to come out and said, "I don't know," not sounding like himself in there.
Making time for reflection is accomplished in many ways. For example, in a Manitoba, Canada nursing home, documentation is done by exception. This means that while problems are noted, if everything is fine, no documentation is required, leaving more time for teamwork that advances care. In these nursing homes, making sure there is time for staff to reflect and plan for care created conditions of dignity and respect for residents and workers. We found that promising.